station. This is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
Hey guys, welcome back. It's Bling Bling. I've been asked by some of my subscribers to put together a video expressing my thoughts and observations on the Tesla in space. So I've done that. I've found a couple of things. So without further ado, enjoy. It started pretty quickly for me when I saw this white object float into the screen. And here we get our first observation of Australia. I want you to notice the pattern of the clouds. We'll talk more about that in a bit. Well guys, I found the curvature. Look on the left at the bottom how it wraps around. I guess we were wrong after all. There's the curvature. This black mark is interesting. And so is the cloud pattern around it. That seahorse head looks very interesting. Remember it. Here's that same seahorse head image on another orbit. And here is another rotation, and here is that same image and the same clouds, the same seahorse, and the same two other clouds to the side of it. Here's the second orbit of Australia. It seems like only Australia was able to be seen from this deep in space with the Tesla. And what's also strange is the fact that the clouds never changed at all during 3 orbits. It's the third orbit. They blurred out the clouds here. You can see that. I guess it's too difficult to make new clouds. And here is a screenshot of all 3 orbits. And the clouds are all the same. Stop the video and study it, if you must, to see that I'm telling you the truth. These clouds are identical. They haven't changed. Go ahead and stop the video here and study this if you must, because you'll see that the only thing that's different is the size of the clouds have been resized smaller. So here we have something like a spectacular highlight with a very dark car. So where is the sun and why is the earth still lit? Notice the squiggly cloud. We'll see that again. And I think this is flat out mockery. Surely they can't expect us to think those are stars, so maybe they are just mocking us with some bubbles in space. I think northern lights are spectacular. I just have never seen them quite like that from space, so I guess that's why they look different. And here's that squiggle cloud again. It's exactly the same as the last one. Maybe it's a chemtrail. I don't know, but look. Don't take my word for it. Look closely yourself. Those clouds are identical. So I grabbed a screenshot and changed the luminance, and lo and behold, the camera noise was completely shot in patterns and right off the back of the car, right into the blackness of space. And I recognized that this was from a video, so the artifacts may have changed, but somehow I don't think they could have changed that drastically. Here is Elon Musk with his car, and I did the exact same thing with the luminance, and as you can see, it doesn't look anything like that. So here we have the International Space Station on the left and the Tesla footage on the right. Notice how when the station orbits the Earth seems to slide down, and it makes it look like the Earth is rotating. But when the Tesla is orbiting the Earth just slips on past and leaves the frame over and over again. But the ISS never leaves the frame. It always stays exactly where it is, except it just makes it look like the Earth is rotating or the International Space Station is traveling around, whichever way you want to look at it. Also, the colors are a lot different. I guess you're too far out with the Tesla to be able to see the different shades of blue of the ocean. Take note here when the camera gets bumped on the space station on the left, and how odd that the Earth starts going back and forth, back and forth. Normally when you bump your camera, your subject continues to make its natural movement. It's just the camera going back and forth, but not in this case. And with all the water that they showed, you would think that they would show some water sparkle like they do off the space station. But the footage on the right is very flat through the entire video. So now we have a photo of Earth taken 1 million miles away. The photo on the left is a natural photo. The photo on the right is said to be enhanced. Notice the continents and landmasses showing. So apparently some astronomers have been able to take a photo of the Tesla. Can you see it circled there? Isn't that amazing? How it looks just like a star. And apparently now it is called a spacecraft. It is no longer a car. Now this next part you can take it with a grain of salt. I just found it ironic. The don't panic sign in the car stumped me, so I did a bit of research, and apparently Coldplay has a song called Don't Panic. I have attached the lyrics and the video, and I've taken out the music so I don't get a copyright strike. You look at it and decide for yourself.